What's going on, everybody? It's your boy E-Man the Chosen here, and I'm back today with another video. So today we finally got an update about Vengeance campaign and what it means for ESO's future when it comes to PvP. So there's a lot of people who were concerned about the direction of PvP, like they didn't really know what they were going to try to do with the Vengeance. Like, is this what PvP is going to turn into? Is regular Cyrodiil going away, and this is pretty much all that we're going to have left? And pretty much they gave us a lot of answers to a lot of the questions that we have with pretty much full transparency. I won't read this full thing because it is a lot, but if you guys want to read it, I'll leave a link in the description. But basically they said what their goal was to have Cyrodiil feel more lively with 900 total concurrent players, 300 per alliance. And right now in the current state of Cyrodiil, it is not that way. Like right now, like when there's a big massive fight, there's a lot of lag, a lot of latency issues, and basically what they want is to not have that. So the goal with Vengeance was to investigate what was causing that latency issue, which to me it's really not rocket science what that is. Like, it's a combination of all the proc sets, the cross healing, and the champion points that's causing stress on the server. But you know, they basically wanted to simplify skills, and basically what their conclusion was the ability complexity was the main cause factor. I mean, I guess it's a valid point because, you know, the Echo and Vigors, the radiating regions, and, you know, resto ults, healing ults, stuff like that. Like, I mean, that does kind of fall in line with ability complexity because those skills do a lot. You know, they don't just do one thing. I mean, same thing with armor buffs, like DPS skills. Like, a lot of these skills are doing so much. So here's the performance graph. They have both the Cyrodiil population of NA and EU, and they compared the performance of Cyrodiil with the performance of Vengeance, and you can see that Cyrodiil had, you know, a lot of spikes, had pretty bad performance, you know, even at 360 cap, and Vengeance, you know, with a 900 cap had really good performance. I mean, I don't really know if I would consider this a win. I mean, of course it's going to be a better performance if you strip everybody of everything. I mean, when you have no CP, no proc sets, like, you know, no sets in general, I mean, yeah, it's going to be better performance. And, you know, getting into the next test they're going to do with Vengeance, I'm really curious to see how this graph will look when they start adding the sets in. So basically, that's kind of what we're getting in this next test of Vengeance, which will be sometime in December. They're giving us sets, but it'll be in the format of loadouts and perks. And basically, the intention of these are to basically give your character a boost that's kind of comparable to a 5-piece set, such as Julianos. So yeah, I'll be interested to see like what those graphs look like. You know, if performance will still be good, you know, even with the introduction of perks and loadouts. And another thing they're going to be doing is they're going to be leaving Grey Host open only in the second half of this test. And I wonder how many people are going to play Vengeance on the second half of the test when they leave Grey Host open. Like, they'll probably get a lot of their data from the first half, but I'm sure when Grey Host becomes open again, most people are just going to play Grey Host. It's kind of going to be like how no CP is right now. Nobody plays no CP. It's pretty sad. I mean, yeah, people like using their sets, man. Like, there's definitely like a niche amount of people who like no CP, like the whole Vengeance thing. I mean, me personally, I don't mind Vengeance, but I mean, at the same time, like, you know, people spent like multiple hours farming their sets and, you know, crafting their builds, and that's kind of one of the funnest parts about ESO is, you know, crafting your build to your playstyle and stuff like that. And, you know, there's over 200 sets in this game. I know only like 15 of them are really usable in PvP, but at the most part, like, people still like using their sets and stuff like that. And you strip away that the funnest part of the game to them, you know, most people are probably going to leave, you know. And I do like how they were transparent about this next part, about the scenarios. And I think a lot of people need to hear this, but basically they admitted defeat. Like, there's basically no way to fix performance as it is now. So they give us two scenarios. Scenario one being they're going to open a Vengeance Cyrodiil based on the test they're doing currently, and they'll leave Grey Host open as it is now. And then you have scenario two, where they close all the existing Cyrodiil campaigns and only open one or two Vengeance campaigns, which if scenario 2 came to play, I definitely think that would be the very end of ESO PvP, and it may not be the very end for everybody, but I know for sure it'll be the very end for me. Now, they definitely emphasize that scenario 1 is the way they prefer to go and is the most likely, but scenario 2 could end up happening. Like, it's very possible that scenario 2 could be a reality one day. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Now on the bright side, we did get some news about a possible new PvP mode. It's going to be a lot smaller than Great Host, but it's going to be bigger than the largest battleground. It's also going to offer 3-sided keep warfare that's kind of similar to Cyrodiil. It's also going to have its own PvP progression system, and they're going to tell us more about it in January. So I mean, yeah, this part of the letter was pretty exciting. You know, a lot of us PvPers have been yearning for some new content, so and I'll definitely be covering it as we get more information on it. But yeah, that's pretty much all they had to say when it came to like the direction they were going to go. All in all, I do think it was a good post. You know, I like how they're just being real with us. Like, hey, it's either going to be scenario 1 or scenario 2. We prefer scenario 1, but scenario 2 could be a possibility. The only thing that kind of gets to me is how they didn't really like talk about the state of subclassing and like kind of how unbalanced it is right now. Like, I feel like one of the biggest reasons people are leaving the game is because of the state of subclassing, like how just obnoxiously unbalanced right now. Like it's pretty bad, whether you're in PvE or PvP. I wonder, like, are they just giving up on balance? Like they haven't talked about balance in a while now, actually. So I guess nobody really cares about it at this point. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. How do you guys feel about the future of ESO? How's it looking right now? But yeah, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, but I will see you on the next one. Peace.